of what a person shouldn't be, then go ahead. Go ahead and make me the example of what a person shouldn't be and the decisions that a person shouldn't keep making over and over, because we need to know. Humanity needs to know that you don't have to keep making the same mistakes over and over. There's more out there. You don't have to believe in what somebody's saying just because you feel like you resonate with it. Because even if somebody has said something and you resonate with it, doesn't mean that they have the same intentions as you. And you have to make sure that you're aligning yourself with people who have the same intentions as you at the end of the day. Period. I feel a bit frustrated to a certain extent because this is my life. My life. I have to live in a world, that has created circumstances for me where I sort of feel abandoned in a way. And I'm dealing with that on an everyday basis. Who are you to make fun? Who are you to judge? We're all going through shit. We're all in fucked up relationships or getting out of fucked up relationships because we have been making the wrong decisions. I love my child with everything in me, with every ounce of blood, with every bone in my body, every inch of my soul. I love my child. I love my family. And I'm not gonna let anyone, any circumstance, any person, any idea, anything, any nothing come in between what I truly feel. Period. And we all should be doing the same thing. If anything, you should be learning from what I'm doing. You should be learning from what I'm going through. But yet you make fun. Yet you criticize. And yet you do all the damn things that you want to do because you feel like you're entitled to voicing your opinion. You don't have the details. You don't have the details. And you want to know, I'm hurt to a certain extent because I've expected different from the situation that I was in. I didn't expect any of what I'm going through to pan out the way that it is. I didn't expect, none of this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm living in my reality. I'm living in my world. I'm living in the decisions that I've made. And it's not your business to make any type of judgment onto what I'm doing. I just want to thank all of my supporters and thank everybody out there who is supporting me and really see me for who I am, because it's really hard to be in a situation where you was made out to look or to be some way that you're not actually, and live in a world where people are constantly commenting on your life and commenting on what it is that you're doing. Fuck anybody. Fuck all of them people who have anything negative to say about you, have anything negative to say about your journey. Whoever it is, family member, friend, it don't matter. Fuck them. No one can judge me and no one can judge you. It is what it is. It is what it is. Life happens. Shit happens. But what I'm not gonna do is let anybody silence me. I'm not to be silenced. I'm not a person that you silence. No matter whoever came into your life, whoever left your life, whoever coming into your life, I will never be forgotten. Ever, 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 ever. I will never be forgotten. You know why? Because I meant well. I meant well. And because I meant well, you'll never forget my face. You'll never forget my presence. You'll never forget my energy. You'll never forget me. Period. 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 Don't let nobody take your power away. I'm crying for all of the women out there who's experiencing these same things. I'm crying for all the daughters out there who are experiencing what I'm experiencing. I don't care what nobody gotta say. I don't care what nobody gonna do. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. This is a real situation. I have a daughter from this situation. You don't think that she deserves to be loved. You don't think that she deserves to know the truth about this situation. I'm crying because I have so much energy for people that's fucked up. I have so much energy for continuing to be fucked over. And I don't do people shit. I don't do people nothing. I've never went into nobody's life to change anybody, ever. In my life. In my life. You wanna know why? Because I know who I am. I allow people to be who they are because I know who I am. I never try to change nobody. Nobody. I only try to give advice for the things that we should have been doing. Should have. And if we would have did it, it would have panned out right. It would have panned out good. Whatever's going on right now has nothing to do with me. All I know is that I love my child. I love her. And I don't ever want her to watch me go through the things that I went through while having her. I never want her to grow up watching a man beat me senselessly because he don't want me to do what he wants me to do. I don't want her growing up thinking that it's okay for her to allow a man to take her power away and shut her up. I don't want her growing up like that. No. Period. I cry for my daughter. I cry for my daughter. She's a woman just like me, will be a woman just like me one day. And anybody who wants to see Eliana grow up in a fucked up ass environment, fuck you. Fuck you. I was in denial before. To healing a situation that I had no control over. I am not giving my energy to something that I cannot control. No more. No more. No more. Even as much as good as I was injected, as much of righteousness that I was trying to give, it was all in vain. Maybe not for me, but it was all in vain. And to be blasted onto line and talked about the way that I am and criticized the way that I am by my own baby father is one of the most hurtful things that you could ever go through in your life. Yes, you know? I'm in my feelings. Why? Because what? I just feel that no matter what has happened in my life from before I had Eliana up until now, I've tried to make the best decisions that I knew to make in my decision. And because of times where I didn't make the right decision and I thought it was the right decision, it jumped me and bit me back in my ass. I just feel like those were the mistakes that I had to make to be able to teach Eliana that this is not what you do in this situation. This is what you do. And as a young woman and, being raised in a certain circumstance that I was raised in, I'm thankful for going through what I went through so that I can be able to teach my child.
And that's the most important thing. You live and you learn. The mistakes that you made in the past is something that you learn from, and you can teach Eliana to do better. You know what I'm saying?
I just feel even more hurt because all I ever tried to do was good. All I ever tried to do was help the situation, be as peaceful, be as righteous, and it's just sad how people are trying to turn a blind eye to what I've done.